I didn't mean it seriously. That's the part everyone forgets when they retell the story. I was injured, half-conscious, standing in the middle of an alien war chamber surrounded by warriors who could snap my spine like a twig. She had just declared an ancient binding oath over my bleeding body, and I laughed. "I guess that makes us married," I said. It was a joke. She didn't laugh. She leaned down, her silver eyes glowing like twin moons in the dim red light of the command deck, and whispered, "You're mine now." That's how I accidentally married the most feared warlord in the Varkashi Imperium. The battle I wasn't supposed to survive. My name is Daniel Cross. Human. Salvage pilot. Occasional bad decision specialist. The Varkashi War had nothing to do with me. Two alien factions tearing through the outer systems in a brutal territorial conflict. I was just skimming debris fields along the border, looking for derelict tech I could sell back on Earth. Then I found the wrong wreck. The cruiser drifted silent, hull split open like a carcass. No power readings. No life signs. I boarded anyway. Inside, I discovered something still active. A Varkashi stasis pod. I'd heard the stories. 7-foot-tall predators with armored skin plating and a cultural obsession with honor-bound combat. Their warriors wore living bioarmor fused directly to muscle and bone. Opening that pod should have been the last mistake of my life. But salvage contracts pay well for functioning alien tech. So I cracked the seal and woke her up. The warlord awakens. When the stasis field dissipated, she didn't hesitate. She came out of that pod like a missile. 1 second she was dormant. The next, her hand was around my throat. Her skin shimmered dark bronze under the emergency lighting, faint bioluminescent patterns running along her arms. Silver white hair cascaded down her back, braided with metallic rings. Her eyes were sharp, predatory, assessing. "You are not Varkashi," she said. Her voice was deeper than any human woman's, controlled, lethal. "Last I checked." I choked. She released me, not out of mercy, but calculation. She scanned the chamber quickly. "Where is my crew?" I swallowed. "Based on the hull breach? I'm guessing not coming back." She went still. That kind of stillness you only see in apex predators deciding what to do next. "I am Warlord Shakera of the 7th Blade," she said. I didn't know what that meant, but the tone suggested it meant everyone else should be terrified. Trapped between wars. Before either of us could say more, proximity alarm shrieked. Another ship had entered the debris field. Not Varkashi. They're enemies. A rival faction known for boarding and harvesting survivors. Shakera's expression hardened. "They will not take me alive." "That's comforting," I muttered. The enemy ship locked onto the cruiser. Boarding clamps engaged. Shakera moved instantly, activating dormant systems, sealing bulkheads, grabbing a fallen plasma blade from a shattered rack. She tossed me a compact energy pistol. "You'll fight." Is that a suggestion? It is survival. Fair enough. Fighting beside a legend. The boarding hatch blew inward. What followed was chaos. Varkashi combat isn't elegant. It's brutal. Shakera moved like war incarnate, blade carving arcs of blue light through armored invaders. Her bioarmor responded to impact, hardening with each strike. I did my best to stay behind her and shoot anything that looked hostile. At one point, an enemy soldier nearly took her from behind. I reacted without thinking. Fired. The blast knocked him off his feet. She glanced back at me, surprised. "You protect me?" "Don't read into it," I said, adrenaline shaking my voice. The fight drove us toward the command chamber. We sealed the door just in time, but not before a blade caught me across the ribs. I hit the floor hard. Blood pooled quickly. Human blood. Red and very mortal. The oath. Shakera knelt beside me. You are damaged, she observed. That's one way to put it. Her gaze shifted toward the sealed door. Enemy impacts echoed against it. If I fall here, she said, my clan line ends. My enemies will claim my armor. Can we focus on not falling? I wheezed. She hesitated only a second. Then she did something I would later learn was unthinkable. She removed a small sigil from her armor, a shard of black crystal embedded over her heart. This is my blood mark, she said. She pressed it against my wound. Pain flared white-hot. The crystal dissolved into liquid light, spreading across my skin, sealing the cut with alien biostasis. You bind me with your survival, she said, voice formal now. By Varkashi law, one who shares blood mark in battle becomes bonded to my life. I blinked up at her. So, you just alien married me? She didn't respond. Enemy charges detonated the outer hull. The ship began to tear itself apart. I coughed, half dazed, half laughing. I guess that makes us married. That's when she leaned down close, her breath warm against my face, and whispered, You're mine now. Not possessive, not playful, declarative, ancient, escape. She lifted me over her shoulder, like I weighed nothing. Explosions ripped through the cruiser as she sprinted toward the escape pods. Her strength was terrifying, her focus even more so. She launched us seconds before the reactor went critical. The debris field lit up behind us in a violent burst of plasma and flame. The enemy ship pulled back, unwilling to risk the shockwave. Inside the cramped escape pod, alarms flashed. I tried to sit up. You saved me, I said. You saved me first, she replied. Her hand rested briefly over the spot where the blood mark had dissolved into my skin. That mark ties our biosignatures, she explained. If one of us dies, the other feels it. Comforting, I muttered again. But something in her expression softened. You fought without obligation, she said. That is rare. So is getting kidnapped by a warlord. I did not kidnap you. Yet. That earned the faintest flicker of amusement in her eyes. The consequences. We were recovered 3 days later by Varkashi forces. Apparently, Shakera wasn't just a warlord. She was heir to one of the Imperium's dominant clans. And by their law, the bloodmark bond was sacred. I went from salvage pilot to political anomaly overnight. The council chamber was massive, stone carved from asteroid core, banners of conquered systems hanging from vaulted ceilings. Dozens of armored Varkashi warriors stared at me like I was a particularly interesting insect. Shakera stood beside me, unarmored this time, still imposing. He carries my blood mark, she declared. Murmurs rippled through the chamber. One elder stepped forward. A human? You bind your lineage to prey species. Prey species. I probably should have been offended. Shakera's voice dropped into something dangerous. He stood when others fled. He fought when others would bargain. He bled beside me. Silence followed. In Varkashi culture, battle loyalty trumped biology. The elder studied me. You accept this bond, human? I thought about Earth, about my old life, about how absurd this all was. Then I thought about the moment she carried me out of a dying ship without hesitation. Yeah, I said simply. I do. Shakera's hand closed around mine. And just like that, the Imperium had a human consort, learning to survive the Imperium. Life among the Varkashi wasn't gentle. Their world was harsh, volcanic plains, iron-rich mountains, storms that crackled with electrical fury. They respected strength above all. So I trained hard, not to match them physically, impossible, but to adapt. Human endurance surprised them. our pain tolerance, our stubbornness, our refusal to quit. Shakera watched every sparring session, corrected my stance, adjusted my breathing, never once treated me like something fragile. "You do not yield," she said once after I refused to tap out despite a dislocated shoulder. "Neither do you," I shot back. Something passed between us then. Not just bond, partnership, the threat from within. Not everyone accepted the bond. A rival clan leader, Vector of the Crimson Talon, challenged Shakera's legitimacy. "Your judgment is compromised," he declared before the council. "You bind yourself to alien weakness." The challenge was formal. Ritual combat. Winner claims leadership influence. Loser forfeits honor. Shakera prepared to fight. But Vector added a cruel twist. "If I win," he said, "the human dies. The blood mark is severed permanently." Murmurs filled the chamber. My pulse spiked. Shakera's eyes burned like molten silver. "You will not touch him." "Then win," Vector replied. The duel. The arena carved into volcanic stone glowed under magmalite. Shakera and Vector circled, blade against blade, armor against armor. They were evenly matched, strike for strike. But Vector was larger, stronger. He drove her back inch by inch. I felt every blow through the faint echo of the blood mark. Pain radiated along my ribs where she was struck. And when he finally landed a brutal hit that sent her crashing to the ground, I moved. Protocol said I couldn't interfere. Instinct said I wouldn't watch her die. I grabbed a discarded shock lance and hurled it, not to kill, to distract. It struck the arena wall near Vector's head. He flinched. For half a second. That was enough. Shakera surged up, blade piercing the joint in his armor. He collapsed. Silence fell over the arena. Technically, I had broken tradition. But the council elder raised a hand. "The human acts as bonded," he declared. "He defends his warlord." No punishment followed. Instead, approval. "You're mine now," revisited. Later, in the quiet of her private chamber, Shakera removed her armor. Scars traced her bronze skin, fresh ones from the duel. "You endangered yourself," she said. "So did you." Her fingers brushed the faint, silvery mark along my ribs where her blood mark had healed me. "When I said you were mine," she said quietly, "it was not ownership. I figured. It was promise." She stepped closer. In Varkashi language, the phrase carries deeper meaning. It means, your life and mine are no longer separate. I rested my forehead lightly against hers. "Yeah," I said. "I know." Outside, the Imperium shifted. A human and a Varkashi warlord ruling side by side wasn't tradition. It was evolution. The galaxy would talk, whisper, speculate, but none of that mattered. Because in the moment I joked about marriage, something real had already formed. Forged in battle, sealed in blood, tested in fire. And when she whispered, "You're mine now," she didn't mean possession. She meant forever.